Hey Ashley, thanks for sending me your run video for analysis. You sent me some good angles of you from behind and the side view. What I'm looking at are cadence, how many foot strikes you take per minute. I'm looking at your posture, which has to do with forward lean and arm swing. And I'm looking at your foot strike, whether you strike to toey, flat foot, which is midfoot, or if you're a heel to toe striker. So the first video I'm looking at is the slow motion one, which is awesome because I tend to stop and pause the video anyways, and so having a slow motion video means I don't have to pause it, and I can take some screenshots of you from here. So let's talk about foot strike. You tend to be a little bit of maybe a supinator. I say maybe because you tend to land a little bit more aggressively than I've seen before on the outer part of your foot. You don't land completely flat foot, but then you do have a roll in to midfoot. You're not pronating, so a little bit of a supination. Your heel doesn't come up that high to your butt, so that's one recommendation I'm going to give you, as well as, you know, incorporating some butt kick drills into your run program during some warm-ups and at the end of your workouts. So also in the middle of your workouts, just to reinforce engaging the hamstrings and those glutes. I mean, you have these big muscles that you're not really engaging right now. And it could just be the nature of running on the treadmills a little bit different on your gait than running outside. I'm also, from this behind video, slow motion video, I'm looking at your arm swing, and even though I'm not looking from the front, it looked like a little bit like you were crossing over the front. You could see, especially in the slow motion, it looked like your arms possibly were crossing over in the front. So you want to think about pulling back from behind. I do like your elbow, the angle between your elbow, between your wrist, your elbow, and your shoulder. I would just like to see you swing more from behind you rather than your arms hanging out in front of you. So next I'm going to look at the side view. It's going to confirm your foot strike. It's definitely not heel to toe. Front view also. Front view I can actually see a little bit more of that supination, but side view I can see you're more of the flat foot runner. You're not too toey. You're not heel to toe, so that's good. And then I'm also looking at from the side view, I'm looking at your posture, whether you have a forward lean. You really want to think about the forward lean from your ankles. It's a little bit more difficult on the treadmill, but you want to be conscious of that all the time. And I'm sure once you start bringing your heel up to your butt, that's going to help you lean forward without trying to. So let's talk about cadence. Before I started this analysis, I counted your cadence, and it looks really good at 45 1-foot strikes a minute. The goal for most people as far as efficient running is having between 85 and 90 strikes a minute. Sorry, you were 45 for 15 seconds. So you were at that 90 range, 1-foot strikes a minute. I didn't see a minute video, so I couldn't count for a complete minute. So what I did see is about 45 strikes in 15 seconds, which would equate to roughly 90-foot strikes a minute, and that's actually pretty good. You definitely want to work on a quicker cadence before you work on a longer stride. So right now your cadence, what I would say is fairly optimal. So now we want to work on getting your legs stronger so we can increase your stride without losing the cadence, and you're going to go faster. So let's see, I covered everything. Cadence, good. Posture, we talked a little bit about the arm swing, forward lean. Your foot strike is good. One thing about foot strike that I'm looking at from the side is also that you're landing underneath your center of gravity and you're keeping your shoulders, hips, excuse me, shoulders, hips, and ankles in alignment, and that looks pretty good. So good job. Keep up the good work. I think it's just time to strengthen your legs so we can increase your cadence. Do some butt kick drills so you can engage your glutes and hamstrings, and that'll help you lean forward, because when you lean forward, that's like pressing on the accelerator. You're gonna go faster by leaning forward without trying. So I look forward to your progress. Keep up the great work. and make it a great day.